Germany is walking a fine line when it comes to sanctions against Iran. On the one hand, German Chancellor Angela Merkel says her country, quote, will push for further sanctions if Iran does not back down on its nuclear enrichment activities. But on the other hand, German exports to Iran are on the rise, earning second place after China. To be exact, the Wall Street Journal reports German exports to Iran rose by 14.1% in the first 7 months of this year. Additionally, the December 16th issue of the German weekly Der Spiegel indicates that the country's Federal Office of Economics and Export Control has approved nearly 2,600 export applications while rejecting only 90. This policy has left Germany more vulnerable to harsh public attacks. Israel's ambassador there, Yoram Ben Zeev, recently told Israel's Haaretz newspaper, quote, Germany is doing something to isolate Iran, but apparently it's not doing enough. He also says the usefulness of German sanction efforts is, quote, doubtful. Ineffective sanctions against Iran generally so far have not convinced Tehran to give up its controversial nuclear program. In fact, the sanctions have backfired. According to the chief of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Dr. Mohammed al-Baradei explains in an interview with the LA Times on December 6, quote, many Iranians who even dislike the regime are gathering around the regime because they feel the country is under siege. So Germany is now trying to give its image a facelift. The government is inspecting exports more thoroughly, even involving its foreign intelligence agency in the process. Also, Berlin has dramatically reduced its export credit guarantees for business with Iran. The government is going as far as adopting what bureaucrats call, quote, a strategy of discouragement, delaying unbanned product export application if it's potentially sensitive. That also means obstructing business transactions that could be perfectly legal. Tehran claims this decline of trade won't hurt it, with Asia being the alternative trade partner. Nonetheless, the sanctions are putting more pressure on Iran's economy. Its inflationary rate is already nearing 30%, breaking a record in the Middle East.